What it do, YouTube? Welcome to Hip Hop World. It's your boy Papa Benji. We are back with another visual today, man. Y'all know these visuals get very critical. Without further ado, let's lock it in. The no jumper situation somehow just got worse. Let's get into it, man.
One of the co-hosts of Adam22's podcast he does every Tuesday on No Jumper has officially announced that he has quit the podcast on No Jumper, listing Adam as the primary reason why he's quitting.
Wow.
Now, while on the way out, he also mentioned some employees that he didn't really agree with and he has a problem with. He will call them haters. Those employees will respond back. It's all a big mess right now. One of the primary reasons his co-host Munchie B is quitting No Jumper is he feels like his reputation is being harmed by being on No Jumper, especially after the altercation he had with Adam on the Tuesday show. So Munchie got really drunk. That led to a screaming match between him and Adam, which ultimately led to this awkward instance where Adam kicked his chair to get him away from him.
It's my podcast, and why the f would I keep inviting you on when you're acting like a drunk? But that's not the topic at hand. The topic at hand is why you keep getting so drunk on the podcast and holding the podcast back. Did you hear when I read like 24 donations from people that were complaining about you being so drunk? For you to watch this episode back. If you can watch this episode back and tell me that you don't think that this has been embarrassing, then you're high on meth. Because
this nigga look like he got punched up though. His eyebrow don't look swollen a little bit. And he off that Henny. He's cooked, bro.
You've been bugging. Stop doing this. You're not invited on this podcast and you're going to keep showing up wasted.
Let's do the bet then.
No, I'm not trying to hear you talking about any more dumb shit. Stop touching me. Stop it. Stop poking me. What the fuck is this? Get your dead hand off of me.
Get
out of here.
No, let's do it right now.
Let's do what right now?
Stop putting your dirty ass hand on me, bro.
No.
I watched a couple reactions to this from street dudes in LA, and from what I've gathered, those street dudes were apparently expecting Munchie B to get up and start punching his boss, even though he was blind, because the boss yelled at him on a podcast.
He's blind?
Now, Munchie B responded back, and Munchie B would make it very clear that he believes that Adam kind of took the chance to yell and go crazy and create the content that made him look bad because he was drunk. He felt like if he wasn't drunk, Adam wouldn't have yelled at him. Adam wouldn't have went off. He felt like Adam wouldn't have been courageous or brave enough to raise his voice if Munchie B was not drunk.
Oh, really?
Maybe the whole thing wouldn't happen. But if I wasn't as faded as I was, equilibrium all there, Adam would have never got that animated, ever. Ever. For sure. I ain't got nothing super against Adam, but you got me effed up though, bro. For one, you lied. I ain't never begged for no job at No Jumper ever in my life, and I ain't complaining about nothing when that shit got canceled last year. That's for one. Dirty hands, bro. I got the most hygiene, the best hygiene at No Jumper, bro. You admit it. You don't even use a towel to bathe. You and Lush, bro. I think that's some white boy shit. I'm not clear. I'm not trying to offend the white people, but I guess you just let the water and you do. That's not
that drunk clip is probably a lot of you guys.
You do that, yo. I don't know. I can't judge, bro. Once he smacked it, like, nigga, I just won't be involved around Adam. You feel me? I already heard mad negative shit about the nigga, so like, why the fuck would I motherfucker associate himself with him?
First time seeing Munchie B on this channel, but Munchie B has a reputation for being really like that in LA. And I say really like that so I don't say nothing incriminating, but Munchie B is known for being a really serious street dude that you don't really play with, and there's consequences for playing with him in the streets. Like, for example, back in, let's say, 09 or that era when I was like reading about Munchie B on forums, and right, every violent act that took place in South Central, every neighborhood 6-0 that got shot or got killed, they were blaming Munchie B for it. Like, that's how dangerous and respected Munchie B is.
You just said you wasn't about to say nothing incriminating.
So for Munchie B to get yelled at by Adam on a podcast, I think, like me particularly, I don't feel like Adam really like held something against Munchie B. I kind of felt like Adam feels like him and Munchie B is close enough to where they could yell, they could scream, and go right back to being cool again and go back.
Nah, nigga, don't be calling me dirty on live stream, nigga. Talking to me like that on live stream. It's boundaries when you talk to niggas. You know what I'm saying? When a man talk to another man, there's boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Even when you talk to a female, it should be boundaries. But every person should have boundaries, bro. Because you don't know if somebody will lash out and just clock you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Being friends again. But Adam and Munchie B, they're not day one homies. They don't know each other from childhood. You know, they're not friends per se. I don't think they're like really close friends who hang out, you know, and do Korean barbecue together. So Munchie B probably felt like we don't have that rapport to where I could watch that particular clip and watch what the internet has to say and watch my friends and family tell me, oh my God, this is embarrassing what happened, and then still come back on the podcast. Now, Munchie would highlight that he was not fired, that he actually quit after, I guess, some ultimatums that he had couldn't be met.
I wasn't fired. I gave him an ultimatum. I would have had that sit down that I wanted. I didn't wait. I request.
Nah, nigga, you wanna shake, folk? Or we gonna stay here? We either gonna shake or I'ma quit. Cause you not about to talk to me like that on live stream, bro. It is what it is, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how you put it.
Wednesday, and I hit Josh and Adam Thursday. Thanks for the opportunity, but that's my last Tuesday. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. And that was that.
One of the interesting things about this, Munchie B said that if his ultimatum was met, he would have been back on No Jumper. And that ultimatum was a sit down with Adam on Wednesday on camera. So this thing happened on Tuesday night. Munchie B wanted to sit down with Adam on Wednesday. I think what that sit down was going to be essentially Munchie B earning back his aura. Munchie B earning back his street credibility. I think Munchie B felt like, okay, this happened on Tuesday. If we do a sit down on Wednesday and I mark you out on camera too, then, you know, we're fair and we're even. So I felt like Munchie B probably wanted that sit down so he could also yell back at Adam while sober. He could also scream at Adam. He could also try to mark out Adam on camera on Wednesday. So hence, by the time the lazy reaction channels get an opportunity to make like their videos lying on No Jumper, lying on Munchie B, lying on us as they always do, before they get their
Nigga said lazy reaction channels.
chance to even make their slop reactions, this new sit down with Munchie B and Adam would already be out, and Munchie B can say, "You see, when I'm sober, I marked them out, haha." But when that wasn't met, and the storm kind of got a chance to escalate, all right, and the wind carried the fire, Munchie just felt like, okay, things have gone too far. My reputation has just taken a hit. That's just too crazy to overcome. I can't really come back right now. And that's why I think Munchie B ultimately quit. Now, Munchie B...
That's why you can't involve yourselves in certain situations, nigga. If I had the opportunity to stay by my dolly, nigga, and I don't have to get no bad reps from nobody else, I'ma stay by myself, squad. I ain't about to rock with nobody else, you know?
Will go off on a particular employee called Young and Hefe after he left No Jumper. And when he goes off on Young and Hefe, he claims that Young and Hefe is a hater. He always been a hater. And Young and Hefe made a reaction about this entire situation and how Young and Hefe painted him was not cool.
I text Adam, I said, hey, bro, I don't know what picture floating around, but it need to come down. He said, okay, I put it on my story the same night for a couple hours. He said, but I told you, I said, I'm going to post this. You told me, go ahead, you should post it. Whatever I said when I was drunk, I don't remember that shit. But for Ant to go do some content, like, you got to be long content, right? That's low-hanging fruit. And on top of that, I could have been fired your ass up a long time ago.
The picture that Munchie B is talking about, which also, by the way, this entire situation, everything just happened at once. Everything just happened at once that just made it. So Adam posted a picture, I think he took a Munchie B on the last Tuesday show, where Munchie B is sagging and his pants is like half down and his drawers is, like the pants is beneath the bottom of the draw. So the pants is beneath the bottom of the draw line. So Munchie B drawers is showing and then the pants is beneath the bottom of the drawers. So Adam took that picture, but again, how it works is there's a desk and a table that hides that image from the fans. So the fans can't see Munchie B draw showing in his pants beneath the draw line. But Adam takes a picture, and apparently Adam asked Munchie B while he was drunk if he could post it. Munchie B said, yeah, and Adam posted it. So, yeah, so like Munchie is already upset about that, and then he's seen one of his co-hosts, in Hefe, he, I guess, spoke on it, like briefly on his live stream, and Munchie B felt like Hefe did that just to embarrass him, and this was also a part of the reason why he kind of quit and left No Jumper. He just kind of feels like nobody at No Jumper has his back.
I'll be skipping. I'm like, damn, he just looking for anything, right? Now pause right there. A couple days ago, when I figured I'm like I'm cool off this No Jumper shit anyway, I told Gangland Neem, I said the only reason why I want to turn around, jog back, like, all right, never mind, I around. It's because Young and Hefe, I believe he's a hater, and I believe he's a hater. And I think that'll satisfy him if I should. Because some niggas think they'll step up and be a star player. But they ain't got the star quality. They just don't have it. And I don't like giving niggas the satisfaction. But I'm like, morals over money. I'm out of here. So, however, back to where I was at. Now, I could have been fired this dude up, but I'm like, you know, I'm just keeping gangster with him. You know what I'm saying? Quote unquote. Like, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? I mean, he weighed whatever he weighed. He had this little bitty ass sweatsuit on. The chat calling it a bodysuit, a one piece. I don't know who pick out his clothes and who even sizes. I'm like, damn, I could have been did some content about the one piece. Then they talking about the yo dude from Texas, about him getting his groceries ate. We come in.
Oh hell nah. He basically trying to get his coins up. He trying to get his coins up right now.
And he kick off that conversation. I run across some content. Somebody slow him down in slow motion. He jack his leg up. I guess he trying to ask Adam how men be getting their ass. He said and chunk his leg up in the air, gesturing. I'm like, damn, I could have been content on that. Zesty as shit. And then, okay, 607 he bounced about the chair, hop on his knees like he giving fellatio in front of this man. I could have been did content on that. Ignored that. But this fool, Adam, take a picture of my pants sagging, the side of my thigh showing. He's a freakazoid. That's it's not acceptable, but expected. Freakazoid. Posted it, and he go do some.
Like, nigga, you the owner of the company and you doing zesty shit, bruh. Like, what?
And go do content on some soft porn. Kind of fat, horny nigga is you? I didn't even have to go. I only listened to 15 minutes of that hour. I don't know how you could talk about a nigga, somebody taking a picture of a nigga side of his ass cheek for an hour. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
ain't my style.
It's crazy.
But whatever.
I'll be real. I'm disappointed that Munchie B and Young and Hefe are not seen eye to eye because, yo, they were boys. They were homies, bro. I think Munchie B really vouched and liked Ant being on. I think Ant has also vouched for Munchie and done things for Munchie B. And I just hate to see how, guess Munchie B issues with Adam, who's the boss, has led to now Munchie beefing with Ant, who's an employee, right? Like, bro, we all got to do our content, man. Feel me? We all got to get our content off, right? Like, yo, if Ant Hefe was caught, God forbid, because Ant ain't like that, but if Ant was caught in a compromising position one of these days, okay, bro, I'm sure Munchie would cover it. I'll cover it, bro. Ant, no, I'm covering it, bro. But Ant, no, I love him. I love you, Ant. You feel me, bro? You my guy. You my brother. But, yo, the content, nobody's above the content. We got to get the content out, man. All right? So if Ant gets caught doing something...
Nothing about the content? Damn!
Gets caught man, I'm covering it, man. We got to. So yeah, man. Like, maybe right now, Munchie B is just in a position where he just feels like everybody is against him. But I don't feel like this is something that Ant Hefe did, you know, like they're wrong, right? For talking about what's been going on. Now, Ant will respond back and he will say that Munchie B is tripping for no reason. He has no reason to hate on Munchie, and he will say he didn't even talk about or cover what Munchie B is claiming he covered for too long. He only briefly spoke on it, according to Ant.
Photo, I do a live last night, right? And the live was basically like Adam22 take a picture of Munchie, boxers, a thigh showing, Spudlow acted at me. The live wasn't even about Munchie B. The live was about the weirdo Spudlow keep at me, and why you at me stuff about Munchie B? What does that have to do with me? So I guess whatever, he ran down my timeline, or somebody must have told him, hey, Ant said this. So the dude said he only heard 15 seconds of it, and me saying that, hey, I don't care about no community guidelines or something, he don't even know why I'm saying what I'm saying, but to him, it was a red flag because his name's in it. He said he exited right out of it. He don't even listen to it. He's under the impression I'm talking about him in his whole life for an hour. I probably talked about him about 2 or 3 minutes, if that, and I wasn't even like talking about him. I was talking about like, why would this smoker at me something with Munchie B?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this dude gets in his feelings, and I guess he decided to tell y'all he quit no jumper. He was gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to give me the satisfaction because he believed that I'm a hater or was hating on him or whatever the case may be. But we about to get into this content, man. He already knows the halfway to half effect. Keep it regular and straight, of course, because it ain't even no hate. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just laugh at this type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the type of shit that Adam once told somebody before, bad energy. I'm going to tell you something, bro. What I'm starting to see, bro, is that you think that you're entitled to something. I'm not your woman. You can be entitled to women. You can't be entitled around other alpha males. So obviously, everybody who running with you, they tagging along or they under your command and everything you say, bro. I'm another alpha male, man. So I don't bow my head. I don't act nice with other male, bro. I act firm and I act regular, bro. And since I've been knowing you and since we've been knowing each other, name an indication and name something that I did indifferent to make you feel like I'm hating on you.
Right.
Because you social media dudes, like, it's crazy, like, with this hate stuff. Like, this the first thing you do is come out and say, hey, what have you done to me for me to hate you? What have you took for me for me to hate you. You don't have more than me, bro. What are you doing? Like, let's go here, bro. This is where we got to go, bro. What are you doing outside of No Jumper and Alex Alonso check, bro? You don't have a lot of stuff popping, bro. Like, for me to hate on you, bro, and whatever you getting paid for, if you doing, you know what I'm saying, the service for your community, bro. I don't care about No Jumper, bro. I've came to No Jumper, bro, to host with you, and because Adam asked me, bro. Star player and what is not no star player? That's what you don't understand. You in your mind thinking that you some type of goddamn creative player, star player, that you get up here in front of this camera and you act a donkey ass and you say all type of stuff, bro. I don't care about being no star player, bro. Most of the time, bro, I sit there, bro, and when I can talk or insert myself in, bro, I insert myself in, bro. You the person every episode, hey, even when you not drunk, it's just less of hey, bro. I sit back and chill, bro. I don't fight with you to speak, bro. I let y'all do y'all thing that y'all been doing before I've been there. So how am I hating on you? Where have I hated on you in the field of anywhere? It's nothing to hate on you about, bro. You want to be the super podcaster, bro. I don't give a fuck about podcasting, bro. I come in there and do me, bro. If I don't fire me tomorrow, bro, that's that, bro. I'm not begging for shit. I ain't begging for nothing, bro. And I don't care. You the person that come in there and try to follow proper podcast etiquette, bro. Not me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had one little mishaps with you over Woody and Young Thug, and I asked you during that situation, hey, bro, it's obviously you got your opinion and I got my opinion. Let's just leave it there. Oh, no, fuck that. You the one want to be super tough guy, bro, in these rooms. And
at this point, I think Munchie B coming back is probably the best. Can you imagine the absolute cinema we're about to get if Munchie B comes back and now Munchie B and Jefe and Adam all got a podcast together every week? This will be literal cinema, man. Munchie, you got to come back now, bro. You got to come back now, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about
this nigga? Lot of beef, though. Nigga talking about you gotta come back, man. This nigga lot of beef, bro. This nigga all in for the content for sure, bro. And I ain't mad at him, bro. You gotta get your bucks, bro. That's all I like. Shit, Munchie might as well come back and get that shit, bro. Get them extra bucks, bro. Be your content. I mean, you want No Jumper and you quit now, so it kind of probably over, but you know how that is.